Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yisrael, the game is Star Trek Online, and welcome to Season 10.5. There are many shiny new things to play with. The Armada system, the new Federation heavy cruiser, the Sutherland may yet ride again. It's only 2,500 Zen. That might be worth a look at some point, I'll have to think about it. And of course, the new episode, Broken Circle. For those of you who don't remember, in our last episode, Time in a Bottle, we made contact with the Krenim, who weren't quite as extinct as everyone thought they were, and in fact they had been developing the time travel technology from the Voyager episodes Year of Hell, parts 1 and 2. Of course, technically, those episodes never happened, so yeah, everyone was a little puzzled why the Krenim were mullered first off by the Vardois. Now we know. And now we're proceeding to take advantage of that because, hey, the Vardois botched the job. You had one job, Vardois, one job. Let's see what Kagran's got to say.
Please report to the Kiana system. Our partnership with the Krenim is starting to bear fruit, but the project may take more time to complete than we have left. We must consider any plan that ensures our survival.
Well, DTI will be rocking in a corner and gibbering quietly to themselves, but say we just send the whole project back, I don't know, a couple of millennia, and just have them finish it then and come forwards with the results 30 seconds after they left. I mean, good way to cheat. However, let's see what the goodies are. This is for the first playthrough, of course. So, 13,500 skill points, 15,000 expertise. Well, hey, not too shabby. For each episode, weekly reward is a once-a-week job for either a tech upgrade or a specialization point, and emit unstable warp bubble. Training manuals levels 1, 2, and 3, plus the ability to craft them. Well, we'll have to give that a try later on. Iconian War veteran title, suggesting this might be the end of the campaign arc. Not quite sure there. 720 dilithium ore, and a choice of either a Mark 12 pre-fire chamber, meh. We've been throwing those in the bin for the last couple of years. And an anti-chronoton-infused Tetrion full-auto rifle. I did not say full-awful rifle there, that's premature. We haven't had a chance to try it out yet. However, it does have a very nice little 5% proc. 128 damage versus Heralds ignoring shields. Might be worth a try out later on. As for subsequent weeks, reactive armor catalysts looks like a chance for temporary hit points and hull healing. That's space if it's referring to hull healing, so that's worth grabbing as well. Looks like a consumable, and the option to make more via engineering R&D, and the universal kit module jam subspace transmissions. Minus 40% energy damage, but that isn't the main thing. The disable summoning reinforcements, fields, and fabrication for 20 seconds. 10 seconds against players. That could seriously mess up more than a few engineers that I know. And last but not least, Delta Alliance reinforcements. Yay, it's another summon in space. Woohoo! That's not actually a bad thing. 3 escorts. That could give us a very nice little burst of damage if we need it. Have to wait and see what the cooldown is on it. Anyhow, to the Kiana system, or more accurately, to the Dyson Gateway, because it really doesn't quite tell you that. It gives you the indicator on the map, but it should really just say, go to Kiana system via Dyson Sphere Gateway, just to make it clear, because otherwise you just know people are going to spend ages looking at the system list and saying, there is no Kiana system. And then they'll look at the map. But hey, there you go. Begins the mission.
You are cleared for docking.
Ooh, shiny new steer. And oh, that's a lot of starships. Hey guys! So, Captain Kagran has sent Lieutenant Tulloch to give us a brief tour of the Krenim facility, and the venture's been very productive. Oh, we're building Anorax's ship, because that's not going to end horribly. Well, there's the Lieutenant, so let's go have a quick mosey on around. Research. Ooh. Pretty. What is that? The galaxy's biggest plasma nightlight? Conference room, development. Aha. Right. I have a feeling this is the Krenim facility for the new fleet holdings, so I dare say they've stripped it back. We'll have to take a look at that at some point via the R&D system and indeed the fleet holdings. But for the moment,
Greetings.
Lieutenant!
On behalf of Captain Cogran and Alliance Command, I am pleased to welcome you to our research station. The Captain is completing his preparations. In the meantime, I will give you a tour of the facility, where we are building a weapon that will end the Iconian threat once and for all. Follow me. Our researchers can explain how the weapon works and answer any questions you may have.
Although the thought of an unbeatable superweapon that will crush the Iconian threat once for all, I've heard that before. Something about a giant space station and a really freaking huge laser.
And here, we have the development area.
Nog 7, hi.
How much do you know about the Krenim, 7 of 9?
The Borg have extensive records on the Krenim. They were a species of great interest to the Collective.
I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying us like a bug in a petri dish. I'm not sure I like the idea of the Borg studying anyone.
They did it to everyone, mate.
And
Can
what about
it?
the Iconians?
The Collective spent a great deal of resources pursuing Iconian technology. They believed the species to be extinct. They were incorrect.
So much for the Borg knowing everything.
Well,
The
here are.
Iconians' technology is far beyond even the capabilities of the Borg.
Fine, but what about shielding the ship that's using the weapon? We haven't solved the paradox problem yet.
This is not my first experience with alternate timelines. It would be possible to develop a form of temporal shielding to protect this vessel from alterations in the timeline.
7, hi. Nog, hi. Whiny Krenim Git, hi. What do we got? Researcher over there that we need to talk to. Of course, Department of Temporal Investigations could help us out here. In the continuity, they have got what are, I believe, are phase discriminators that they use to shield their records. Because otherwise, hey, you mess with history and all of a sudden, well, no one notices. Because, well, it was history as it always was, even if it wasn't. And, excuse me, I need a very, very large drink, and we're only about 7 minutes in. I hate temporal mechanics. Right, bottoms up. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to our facility. I'm working with one of the teams here to develop the time ship and choose a target. What we do is different from time travel. Anorax's designs are actually for a weapon that can remove elements from the time stream completely, and then time reshapes itself to account for that absence.
Yes, folks, it's a cosmic delete button. And time reshapes itself. Yes, of course it does. If you say remove, oh, I don't know, Annika Hansen from continuity, then 7 disappears, and all the events that rely on 7 then, well, don't happen anymore. So we get overrun by species 8472 about 20 years earlier than planned.
In some ways, yes. Once the weapon is fired, it can create an entirely new reality. And anyone or anything that isn't temporally shielded will be a part of that reality. That's why we have to proceed slowly. If we're not careful, we could change everything we know and not even know what's happened.
Yay! On the bright side, we wouldn't know we'd done it.
But think of the possibilities. We could reverse the effects of wars, stop threats like the Iconians, even turn back time and eliminate the Borg. This is a weapon, but it's one that can make a better galaxy.
It's one that could completely break the galaxy as well. After all, what happens if you, say, don't have the Borg as a unifying presence in the Alpha Quadrant? Answer, the Klingons, the Romans, and the Federation murder each other, usually. However...
Cogran's briefing is about to begin.
Yes. Oh, right, we're all going, including Whiny Krenim Git. I'm sure he has a name. Does he have a name? Researcher Noi. Right. No, I think I prefer Whiny Krenim Git. Maybe he'll prove useful. I have, frankly, absolutely no idea. Where are we going? Ooh. Excuse me, just going to take a quick peek in here. Anything? Nah, it's just the best set. I assume there'll be more of interest in the fleet holding version. Excuse me, Whiny Krenim Git. And 7, thank you. Right. Kagran, hi. Who else is here? A couple of ensigns at a command briefing. Fine. Oh, Quinn and Kerouac are here as well. Anyone got anything to say? No. No. Nope, nope. Sean, hi. Oh, wow, they've called in the Enterprise. Right, evacuate the sector. The Glory Hounds are here. And that pretty much summed up. Right, let's go talk to Kargan then. No one else seems to have very much to say.
Greetings. I have heard much about your victories against the Iconians. It is an honor to work with a warrior like yourself. We are almost ready to begin. First, however, Agent Cray would like a word.
Okay. Agent Cray, who are you?
Greetings. My name is Philip Cray. I'm the liaison from Temporal Investigations for this project.
Okay, figured the DTI would send somebody. You're going to be the chap I have to throw in the brig halfway through this mission, aren't you? Why does the
Federation
of course it
has
needs a
some
liaison.
serious concerns about possible violations of the Temporal Prime Directive. Normally, Starfleet personnel are strictly prohibited from directly interfering with historical events, and should make every effort to maintain the timeline.
However, we're up against a wall here, and, well, it's the only weapon we've got, so, hey, screw principle in favour of survival.
Indeed. That should tell you how serious this war has become. If the Iconians win, there probably won't be anyone left to preserve the timeline. In this instance, my role is to ensure that we succeed in our task with the minimal possible disruption to the timeline, as well as to address any repercussions of those disruptions.
So, Temporal Directive 1 is going out the window in favour of Survival Directive 0. Directive is only directive when it's convenient.
As a Starfleet officer, I am sworn to uphold the Temporal Prime Directive. Not only that, but I have seen firsthand the dangers that come from ignoring it. But as the Vulcans say, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. The Iconians cannot use time travel, and that makes it a weapon we can use against them. We must consider carefully whether it is too dangerous of a weapon to use at all.
Well, let's face it, nothing else has worked. So hey, break out the time machines. I think DTI have got a little blue box stashed away somewhere, along with an antique bronze carriage.
The war is not going as well as we might wish. Our fleet are protecting key worlds, but dozens of other targets have fallen to Herald attacks. Civilian casualties are rising. We need to act. This facility is building a device to turn the tide in our favor. Captain Nog, what is the status of the weapon?
We've had some setbacks, Captain.
It doesn't work, does it?
We're still weeks from a working prototype. No amount of temporal manipulation will change that.
Great.
And have you chosen a target for the temporal incursion?
We're still running simulations, and we've configured the holodecks to help us evaluate the possible changes that occur after removing an element from the time stream. Some of these scenarios show promise, but none are exactly what you want.
Very well. We cannot afford to wait another day. We are losing this war. We need to strike now. A direct engagement is our only option. We will put all our resources into a full attack on the Iconians. Every ship we can muster will be a part of one massive strike against the Herald Sphere. Captain Paris is already moving into position with the Vanguard. Ships here will report to the Herald Sphere as soon as possible. There will be more warriors in Stovokor tonight. But first, we will make the Iconians bleed.
So, to summarise, we don't have a superweapon, we don't have a target for the superweapon, we're losing the wars, so hey, we're going to get every single ship that we have got, and we're just going to charge the sphere. This is a horrible plan. We'd have been much, much better off... Oh, yes, thank you, Lieutenant. We'd have been much better off just pulling back here, garrisoning the station until the weapon was ready, and then using the weapon to undo the whole war while shielding us from it. However, let's head out to the fleet, and yeah, you know this is going to end badly. Look at it. The greatest concentration of red shirts ever seen in Star Trek Online. The sheer mass of accumulated doom is going to create a vortex that will drag us all down with it. Still, nice to have some of the names here. McKinley, Decker. Hey, he got his memorial. Good for him. And of course, the Nelson is the command ship.
We are ready to set course for the Spear.
Yes, I know, I'm late. I was too busy, enjoying my final night of existence. Still. That's done, so let's go.
Alpha, you are cleared for departure.
And... yeah. Well, I think the expression is, yeah, the fleet's incomplete, Desiree. What did you expect? Multiple distress calls and Tom's on the line. Fine, do it.
To see you. It's just not working. The Iconians are gating in their ships, and they have far more reserves than we anticipated. I've called for a hold on the flagship assault until we regroup. There's no point in a suicide run. First, we need to help our ships in trouble. Can I count on you to help?
We'll do all we can for those ships, but you are aware that this was a suicide run from the word go, aren't you? Right, break in, fighters away. Let's go to work.
This is Pilot X from the USS Keller. We are losing warp containment and are in need of immediate assistance.
Lucky you. Where are you? Can't tell. We've got to clear out these guys first, so let's get on with that. Broadside to broadside and dump the combat platforms now we're in close. Kill one. Sorry mate, we're a smidge busy over here. There's number 3, 2, 3, 3,000, who cares? Look at the background. That's a lot of Iconians. And a very pretty light show.
This is Commander Noberon, RRW, AIM-HIG. We require immediate assistance.
Well, you're just going to have to wait as well. Then again, maybe we can get the USS Montgomery Scott to help out. I'm assuming that's an SCE ship. Break to starboard. Also a nice callback to Battle Group Omega. Oi, no solar gateways. I am not standing in the path of a coronal mass ejection for very long, thank you very much. Right, emergency to weapons. End up blundered into the path of the EM probe. Clear again, thankfully. Fighters away, second wing into play. Torpedo barraging locked on. Suppression fire out. Just suppress all these guys. And then we can get on with the business of murdering them. Speaking of murder, roll to port. Wait, is that a tractor beam? It. Have a torpedo. And sub-nuked as well. Terrific. Shoot, 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 shoot the Iconians. Done. Maintain broadsides, rebalance the shields while we're here. Line up a high yield. Don't need it, it's gone boom. Fine. Looty looty. And we appear to have a demented space budgie somewhere. Can anyone else hear that? Not sure what it was, but it's not a problem anymore. Right, so lay in, top spread out, target barrage, get a few more in range, and begin. I thought I asked for a torpedo spread. Ah, there we go. More like it. Unfortunately, we do now have a lot of Boltons trying to ram. No, you don't. Miss me. And that one as well. Yoink. Think we managed to evade all their ramming attacks, which isn't too bad a start. Torpedo away at close range. He won't be able to avoid that. Mines pop in, mines arm, and mines go boom. Although I think one of those may have been a significant quantity of overkill. Ooh, missed me once. Missed me... Nope, didn't miss me twice. He missed me twice, however. Continue yo-yoing these guys to death and get some more fighters and the Photonic fleet away as well. Also, tactical abilities. All the tactical abilities. Okay, and... yoink. Right, so, next objective, rescue Federation class. Oh, those were the distress calls we picked up earlier. Come on. Clear it, give me impulse, there you are. Okay, that's one. Honestly, guys, don't open email attachments, especially not if they're from Iconian ships. Who's next? The Federation Command Battle Cruiser. Come on, hard over. What did you guys do? Alright, you just let your batteries go flat. Fine, well, we'll forgive you that one. Better ships than you have fallen prey to that trick. And last but not least, the Klingons. Come on. There we go. Reinitialize the weapons array. Because they can't do it themselves, apparently. Fair enough. Ooh, Dreadnought. Oops. Ah. How's he spamming beam overload? And... ooh, dear.
We're falling back.
I cannot do that, Captain. A Klingon does not run from battle.
But he does make suicide
Farewell,
ramming
Captain.
attacks.
Today
Cue the
is a
opera.
good day to die.
No. No, apparently it's not cue
All right,
the opera
people,
at all.
We've got one shot at this.
Now that the suicidal idiot's given us an opening, let's go. Chase that dreadnought. Now, we have a clear path to the gateway, if you don't mind. Let's just go.
We'll take care of the reinforcements. Follow that dreadnought.
Farewell. I don't think we're going to see you again. Somehow. Ah, the interior of the Herald Sphere. Maybe? Or maybe it's another sphere entirely. Who knows? Who cares? Let's go. First priority is finding our strike teams.
Flagship's shields are down, and it's losing power. Looks like they're trying to interface with the sphere to give themselves a boost. This might be our one chance to board it and take control. I have 3 troop transports standing by.
Okay, let's go clear the way. Forwards. We need to get the Space Marines on board that ship. Well, Mako Space Marines. Actually, I wouldn't mind half a dozen Astartes squads right about now. Can we get them? Not Deathwing. They have a tendency to go off mission at the worst possible moment. And they have a tendency to shoot their allies as well, but only under very specific circumstances, because they are, after all, completely loyal to the Emperor. Let's clear out this Bolton Raider. Another after shot from the torpedo. And as usual, turn into the Bolton once, turn into him again, and completely make a mess of it. Repair, repair, repair. Yoink. Right, suppression fire this time. Pull up 1 and clear to 2. Come on. Come on. Fall over. Fall over, you poxy little frigate.
Signaling
Gotcha.
the carriers to move into position now.
Nice. Couldn't you have done it while we were just, you know,
Herald reinforcements inbound. We need to deal with them.
For that matter, couldn't we have just transported them all aboard? Maybe preceded by a couple of very large bombs? Who knows. Anyhow, we have incoming boarding parties, I assume. Right. Board your shuttles, gentlemen. The flying coffins will convey you to an honourable death. Right, okay, and we have incoming Iconians as well. Right, deploy to a blocking position. We'll feed these guys the Photonic Fleet. And then break away, because I think we're going to have... Oh yeah, I thought I ordered Photonic Fleet. There we go. Right, come on guys. Get going. Okay, we are in, and that's the first wave of Iconians on it. Ooh, gateway, kill gateway, kill gateway. Don't need to make a big solid dance of these guys, just need to hold them up long enough for the cannons to do their job, and that dreadnought's getting way too close for comfort. Change of plan, murder the dreadnought. High yield, suppression, torpedo targeting, and AUGS 2. Actually, there we go. We've got another wave incoming from the far side. 5 boarding parties in. Okay, same as before. Get the Iconian's attention. This time, however, we're going to dump the defense platforms and a turret. Break high, clear the EM probes, and then begin the pounding. And then get hit by another EM probe. Gits. Right, torp spread to get their attention. Restart the weapons. Oh, looky, solar gateway. No, you don't. Gotcha. Right. Drop attack. 9 boarding parties on board. Roll front, cut to broadside, and give it the good news with a frankly overkill torpedo. Right, where's wave number 3 coming from? Ah, over there. Handy. Evasive maneuvers. And get everyone's attention. Hey guys, it's disruptor time. Come on. Suppression fire out. AUGS to recharge. There we go. We have got it. So we'll go for against all odds. I think get more damage and just proceed to frag these guys. 15 boarding parties across. Come on, we're almost there. We're also apparently on fire. Excuse me a second. There we go. Clear that. Yes, I know. I can count. 1 more boarding party. Done. We're in. Let's just loot up. Come on. If I could trust you guys to loot up, it wouldn't be an issue. I'd just have you hoover while I wreck the place. Ah, inventory's full. Fine.
Boarding
Let's get on with
the
it.
flagship and reporting heavy resistance. I'll stay here and keep any reinforcements off your back. You need to transport to the flagship and help our teams there.
Because I'm the one who gets stabbed by Iconians. Yay me. Alright, let's go into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell. Ooh, very pretty. And, well, comms are being jammed.
Great. We got through. What's your status? We can't reach any of the other away teams.
They're all dead. Well, maybe.
Acknowledged.
We'll see.
Sensors are picking up power fluctuations near your coordinates. The impact with the Quartar must have disrupted their systems. Start disabling anything you can reach. If we do enough damage, maybe that will help us take their ship.
Maybe. Or maybe it'll just get us all killed when it explodes. Let's go. Ah, what do you know? They're not all dead. Terrific. Forward, valiant warriors. Ooh, amazing Technicolor Chronoton rifle. Might have to get the hang of this. Come on. Down you go. Okay. That's cleared our first problem. Let's have a word with... Oh, Tulek, what are you doing here? Away teams are attacking power junctions. Follow me! Lord knows I need every warm body I can between me and the Iconians.
Away teams reporting in, sir. Heavy resistance and heavy casualties.
Lovely. Can we use any of these? Maybe muck about with them for a bonus? No? No? Pity. Fine, well, what do you expect? Of course it's heavy resistance. This is an Iconian dreadnought. We're not exactly invited, are we? Okay. Ooh,
Detecting
Romulans.
life signs and weapon discharges dead ahead.
I have eyes, Tulek. Into them! Let's get this done. Yeah, well. Done. Anyone with anything to say here? Nope. Okay, right. You guys hold down this junction. We'll valiantly charge along and see if we can accomplish anything else.
I am detecting
Forwards
Federation
here.
and Herald weapons fire beyond this door. There is also a power junction.
Lucky us. Well, with a... If we're really lucky, the awaiting might have survived. Fine. Start with the shooty. Come on, are you guys dead yet? Yes? No? Yes, good. Done. Right, this must be the power junction. Fine, so... Poke, poke, prod, prod, shoot. Oh dear. Oh, hi. Haha. She's not happy, is she? Right, fight Mutara. Lucky us. Get her! Focus fire. Avoid the black stuff. And while we're at it, let's just pull out the Borg Nanites. Get these guys back on their feet. Temporary assimilation side effects. Well, we can deal with those later. Oh, behind the cover shield. Quickly. Excuse me. Come on,
Mutara
rapid
is
punch.
retreating. She might
Yay!
be trying to recharge her energy.
She might be trying to, so let's just pull the plug on this other junction. Come on.
Whoa, what are you doing over there? The fluctuations are increasing exponentially.
Well, Mutara has decided to plug herself into the ship. We kind of shot her to pieces.
Interesting, but it makes sense. The Iconians are energy beings. If Mutara can't use the ship's systems, she'll use herself as a battery for the gateways. But that's probably dangerous for her. She's bleeding herself dry with every gateway. Keep at it. If you can drain enough of her energy, she might make herself vulnerable.
She might, or she might decide to run the other way, shut down all the gateways and give herself a boost.
Herald,
Who knows?
reinforcements!
Lucky us. Come on. No, you don't. Come on. Down. Thank you. You guys all dead yet?
Disable the other junction, sir.
I'd noticed we were getting shot at in case you were not paying attention. Honestly, Klingon scientists.
There is another power junction ahead.
Lucky us. Presumably another run-in with a very angry Iconian as well. Anything else lurking around here? No. No, nothing obvious. Of course, I may well be missing something that everyone look at this video is going to turn and say, "You fool, what did you do?" But we'll see how that plays out. Onwards to the next power junction. Okay, 2 buttons and 2 swirly things of doom in a big, big room. Yep. Mutara, hi. I'm gonna pass on that one if you don't mind. Come on, mug the Iconian.
The demon is weakening. Keep disabling the power junctions.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's working. She's using her own energy to power the gateways.
Well, that's very nice. Now, if you don't mind, I kind of need to keep shooting her as well and avoid the black circles of doom, which appear to be following me.
More reinforcements, sir.
Where? Where? Okay, Herald reinforcements? Anyone? Okay, that's, Oops. Heh. We appear to have broken the mission. I'm assuming it was a spawn-in, spawn-out thing that the reinforcements did briefly appear and then transported out again. And now we're stuck because we can't actually interact with the junction. Okay, fine. Well, we know how to solve this one. Let's rewind a little. Best Krenim power ever. Okay, let's try this again. We'll disable the right-hand junction this time. Maybe that's what caused the problem. Here comes the boss lady. Yeah, keep trying, keep trying. More than you have done it. Well, more than you have tried to do it. Most of you have failed miserably.
The demon is weakening. Keep disabling the power junctions.
In case you haven't noticed, the whole impenetrable force field thing kind of puts a crimp in things. That's nice. She's also presumably powering the black circles of doom that are coming this way. Silly little Romulan should not have stood in black circle of doom. Okay, heal up. Put a tricorder scan on her. There we go.
More reinforcements, sir.
Excellent. Let's... Ow. Excuse me. Bad. Got out the way in time, however. Okay.
The area is secure.
Heal
the
up.
other interface is just over there.
That's nice. The area is not secure, in case you hadn't noticed. Now it's secure. Note to self. Blind Klingon. Bad... Oh dear. Oh well, he's off to Stavokor. Lucky him.
I am detecting a third junction ahead.
Happy days. Onwards to phase 3 of the boss fight? Who cares? Come on. We can always introduce her to Ensign Rock this time.
Another junction just ahead, sir. If we can keep forcing the creature to use her own power, we can weaken her enough to defeat her.
Yes, and she probably knows that. Hopefully we can get her mad enough that she won't care. At least until it's too late. Okay, disable interface 1.
I am detecting strong energy signatures ahead. I believe it to be some kind of command center.
Yeah. Keep talking, lady. We just need you to run your batteries flat. And you can meet Ensign Rock as well.
Scans confirm her energy readings are decreasing. This could work.
By which I assume you mean the green bar. Come on, Ensign Rock. Let's see if you can munch Iconian. She's actually shooting me quite heavily, isn't she? Yay! Guys, help. Help. Good engineer, thank you. Right, let's pull out the Borg nanites, get everyone else on their feet. Well, except Talis, who has decided that now is a good time to take a nap.
I see what you are trying to do, but your efforts are meaningless.
A harbinger! Prepare yourself!
We've just killed off, well, semi-killed off the real thing. I mean, a harbinger, we can take a harbinger. Maybe. Perhaps. Come on, guys. Come on, we can take a harbinger. We can take a harbinger. I said we can take a harbinger. Maybe we can take a harbinger. Perhaps we can take a harbinger, not sure. Nanites out. Whoops, stepped into the black stuff by accident. Okay, patch up just for a second. Where are the bodies? There we are. Come on, Tyler, I need you back on your feet right damn now. Good little Vulcan, up you get. And now Lyasara's down as well. Round and round we go. Where the fun stops, well, nobody really knows, but come on, right, duplicates out. We need more bodies on this one. Tricorder scan. Come on, I need an expose. Come on, give me an expose. Come on, come on, come on. There's a get. Patch myself up as well. Drain, 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 drain. Right as the black stuff comes in. Come on. Good. And pop.
The other interface before we continue.
No, we need to scrape everyone off the floor before we continue. Come on, guys. That's 2, 3, and Talers as well. Perfect. Right, let's pull the plug. We appear to have lost all the red shirts, which is a bit of a pain. Can we get some more? No? Yeah, pity. Fine, well, at least we managed to drain her again, so... maybe this will work, maybe it won't. Okay, so triage is Alt 3 if I need it. Fine. Just keep having to remind myself what all these icons
the area
do.
head contains 4 interface junctions.
Oh, nice. Complex fight. Well, let's see what happens. Start by, well, pulling the plug again. Heyo. That was the plan, darling. Woohoo! Okay, those will be about 60 years from now. Well, you aren't a god, so that's not a problem. I'm on fire. I appear to be on... Ah, no, it's just really bad sunburn. Excuse me. There we go. And a little bit of sun cream just to tighten up. Can we get the factor 100 in from somewhere? Okay. Same drill as before. Dodge the black stuff. Keep the fire on her. Keep the tricorder scans coming as well. Oh, another solar gateway. Frag that quickly before it gets started. Keep the team on her. Well, that's easily done. Come on. Disable a junction. I'm trying...
on their way.
I'm trying to disable a junction, you little... Oh, right. Do we need to pop off all the constructs first? Right, where's Talers? There we go. Patch him up. Drop this into... Ah, there we go. You actually need to wipe the reinforcements first. Well, we're no hackers, and we're not exactly panting and sweating as we run through these corridors, but I think we may have found your weakness. It's just a hunch. I mean, we could be wrong. I mean, this could just be a massive fake out by you, but given the way you're panicking, I don't think that's the case. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, Matara. Oh, solar gateway. No, you don't. Done. Right. Okay, and another construct phase.
Watch your back.
Lucky us. Well, that's easy enough to do. Just back it up. Take them all down. Triage out to keep everybody on their feet. And an exploit into the Defiler just to... Oh! Run away. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Defiler gone. And other constructs are likewise fragged. Right, let's move up and pop interface number 3. Yoink. the plan, darling. Come on. Ooh, we better shut down that solar gateway. I mean, I think it was fragging the shield gen of... Oh, blast it. Stepped in the black stuff. Come on, Matara. We're going to do what Kalis didn't. And proceed to kill an Iconian. Maybe. There we are. Again, switch fire onto the gateway. Yank. Okay, emergency armor hypo. There we go. And medical ability to back it up. Okay. There we go. Here comes wave number 4. Focus fire on the Defiler. Try not to fall down the Pit of Doom. And dodge the option to... Ow! Off. Get out. You know what, let's just call in the friends as well. And we'll have Ensign Rock into the bargain. Come on, guys. Funsies time. Snag it up. Done. Right, pop the final junction, and with a bit of luck, we can essentially throttle Matara. Oh, there she is. Yeah, you're not looking so hot. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think we might have made them angry.
I see clearly our ticket. I will stand with you, and these creatures will pay for what they've done.
Oops.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Fall back! Transporter, beam us up!
Okay, so the Iconians have gone from conquer the lesser beings to kill the lesser beings. We're so totally boned.
You made it back. Count yourself among the fortunate few. What's the situation on the flagship?
Good news, Matara's
I hate
dead.
to say it, but that might be the first bit of good news I've heard all day. Okay, we need to fall back. While there's still a chance. The Heralds will be coming back in force.
You don't want to hear the rest of it? The other 2 Iconians have decided to exterminate us all. They're pissed. Right, let's run the cleanup. Yep. And none of them intact. Let's start looking for survivors. Okay, there's our first bunch. Dump from Impulse. And we have what appears to be a Romulan warbird. Okay, well, let me rephrase that. What's left of a Romulan warbird? Come on, get us into scan range. Oh, right, they're falling back. Wait, we're abandoning? Escape pods alongside is fine. We are not abandoning these guys. Besides which, we're going to need trained ship crews and officers again. Star Dancer. Wait a minute, is that a call out to one of the Foundry missions? We've recovered all we can. Excellent. In that case, let's go. Get us to the Kiana system. Okay, did the Iconians pay a visit here, or is this just what we managed to limp back with? Okay, off to the conference room, because, you know, we kind of don't have a fleet anymore. We're going this way, yes. Oh, come out of that for a second. Running out of ships and people. Yeah, you don't say. Nog, tell me you've got this weapon working. Nope, it wasn't a win at all. The Iconians have still got solid numbers. Hey guys, half the fleet, more like 2/3. Tom,
I want
what
to
have we
personally
got?
commend you. Whatever success we had in this mission was thanks to you. The Iconians have lost their leader. Their unity is broken. That might give us an opening to end this war. The cost, though, all those people, I can't help but feel that I failed them.
Well, you didn't, because it wasn't your plan. Also, they have now got a new leader who is hell-bent on exterminating all of us, so it wasn't even a success either. Nog, tell me you've got that weapon working.
I don't think we have a choice now. We have to complete the Krenim device. Captain Cogran wants it online immediately, but this isn't something we can rush. Cutting corners with temporal mechanics? That's how you end up with unsolvable time paradoxes. Look, I'll do whatever I can, but I'm scared of this technology. Building it will be the greatest challenge of my career. But actually altering time? I'm not sure anyone should have that much power.
They shouldn't, but frankly we have no other option. Kagran, so now that you've got half the fleet wiped out, I assume you're going to call this a glorious victory?
Despite the extraordinary efforts of you and many others, our operation was a failure. We're still totaling up the casualties, but the cost was too great. The Heralds still stand. They have lost one Iconian, but if anything, that will only prolong the conflict. Defeating Matara was a combination of the sacrifice of Guroth and many others, your quick thinking and martial prowess, and the Iconians' arrogance. Matara did not believe an Iconian could die. The others will not make the same mistake.
And the others will probably just start opening gateways to black holes inside key worlds. But, well, you were the one who decided to start a berserk charge against a sphere when we could have just waited for the Krenim weapon.
But that is a small comfort to the warriors who have entered Stovercore this day. Those of us who remain will mourn, and then we survive another day.
And we will defeat the Iconians, maybe? Maybe not. Let's head back to the ship. Alright, and talk to Captain Kagran again.
Our losses were great today, and we will mourn for every hero who died defending their galaxy. I am a warrior. I believe in honorable combat, direct tactics, and looking my enemy in the eye. Although you did manage to destroy Matara and break the unity of the Iconians, I now see that we cannot use traditional combat to defeat them. Captain Nog and his team will continue their work on the weapon. It may be our only option.
Well, it is our only option now, given that your berserk charge, and I notice you're not exactly taking the blame for this one here, Kagran, is, well, it's destroyed 2/3 of the fleet. Maybe less, maybe more, but certainly most of them. So, let's have a look at the shinies. Also, let's clear some inventory space first of all. So, just pop that. Come on, pop one, pop two. Come on, I need some inventory space, thank you. Accolade complete unbroken. I'm assuming that's the mission accolade. And of course we have the Iconian War veteran accolade as well. Radiant anti-proton crit double D. Maybe. Let's dump some extra junk as well. Stow that. Lose that. Lose that. I really do need to clear some inventory space. Okay, sort inventory. Overflow bag. So, weekly reward, Tetrion rifle, and the warp bubbles. Pull out the weekly reward first of all. I'll have my special... Actually, I'll have my tech upgrade if you don't mind. Got 2 of those to use now. Need to think about that. The Tetrion full auto rifle I'll consider. But first and foremost, the unstable warp bubble. What does this let us do? Info. If it's an unstable bubble, does blah 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 blah. Prevents deployment of carriers or safely triggering separation. Restabilizing requires diverting power from... okay, so... Massive hit to damage. Massive hit to flight speed. They can't launch and they can't separate. Duration halved versus players. Affected by graviton generators and subspace decompilers. 4 kilometer sphere. How long does it last? Let's see what we can use this for. But officers, skills, space abilities. Emit. No, I think it's an engineering ability. And yes, it's emit unstable warp bubble. Minus 42% damage. Okay, well, we'll give it to Deirdre. Then let's go dump to a... Yeah, Fleet Starbase will do. That'll just give us a quick look at this one, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, so bring up stations, bring up skills, and emit unstable warp bubble. There we go. So, let's have a look at this first of all. So, 42.9% damage, 50.7 flight speed, etc, etc, etc. Wonder what happens if we boost auxiliary power. Okay, doesn't appear to be affected by power levels at all, in fact, which is interesting. Okay, pop. And that was it. Okay, so it's a 4 kilometer pulse, and then it just does it. 2-minute recharge. Okay, that's going to be an interesting defensive option if we need to deal with swarms of opponents. Might have to give that a try in future missions. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Usual. That has been the Broken Circle. And farewell for now.